Good afternoon, Chollas-Mead Dolphins. It's Miss Lee again. Today, I brought some subtraction strategies that we've been using in Room L. Now, remember, mathematicians really make sense of the problem before we attack the problem. So I want everybody to think about, what is this math story about? What do the quantities or numbers represent? What am I trying to find out? And what operation could I use to solve this word problem? Addition or subtraction? The word problem for today states, Miss Lee has 10 dogs inside the house. 4 of them go outside to play. How many dogs are left in the house? Now, I'm going to read it again, and I want you to think about the 4 questions that are essential for mathematicians to make sense of the problem. Miss Lee has 10 dogs inside the house. 4 of them go outside to play. How many dogs are left in the house? Let's think about, what is this math story about? What do you think? That's right. This math story is about how there are some dogs inside Miss Lee's house. 4 of them go outside to play, and we're trying to find out how many dogs are left inside the house. Now, I want us to think about, what do the quantities represent? And remember, quantities just means the number. So, what are the important numbers? And what do they represent? That's right. That's right. The quantity 10 is an important number, and that 10 represents the 10 dogs inside the house. Now let's think about, what's another important number? You are correct. 4 is another important quantity or number in this word problem. And the quantity 4 represents the 4 dogs that go outside to play. Now, what are we trying to find out? What is the question asking us to do? Bingo! They're asking us to find out how many dogs are left inside the house. Now, finally, what operation could we use to solve this problem? Addition? Are we putting things together? Or are we subtracting, taking things apart? Or taking away or separating? What are you thinking? That's right, we could use subtraction to solve this problem because the word problem states that there are 10 dogs in the house, but 4 of them go outside to play. So we need to separate the 2 groups. Now, the first strategy we are going to use is to draw a picture. What's something that we know? We know that there are 10 dogs inside the house. I'm going to draw a square to represent the house. Then I'm going to draw 10 dogs inside this house. Can you help me count the 10 dogs? Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 dogs in the house. And remember, mathematicians always go back and check their work. So I'm going to check to see if I have 10 dogs in the house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I know that 4 of them go outside to play. So, I'm going to draw a picture of a little grass area that represents the outside. Now, let's separate 4 of the dogs inside the house and have them go outside. Can you help me count 4 outside? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, let's take a look at what the question is asking us to do again. It's asking us how many dogs are left in the house. So, we need to count how many dogs are left inside the house. Can you help me count the dogs left in the house? Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We know that there are 6 dogs left in the house. Now that we have used a picture to solve this problem, let's use a number bond to solve this problem. Remember, the top circle represents how many in all, or the total. The bottom 2 circle represents the 2 parts. We know 2 quantities in this equation, the 10 dogs in the house and the 4 that go outside to play. That's right, one thing we know is the total. We know that there were 10 dogs in all. So, I'm going to label the whole dogs in all. What's something else that we know? That's right. We know that 4 of them go outside to play, and this 4 represents 1 part in this story. And we know that the 4 represents a part in this story, and these 4 are the 4 dogs that go outside to play. So I'm going to label this 4 dogs outside. Today, I'm going to take away 4 from 10. So, can you guys put 10 fingers up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And take away or put down 4 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many fingers do you have left? Let's count and find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we know that there are 6 dogs left in the house. Another way we can solve this word problem is by using the tens frame. I'm going to use the red counters to represent how many dogs there are in all. So let's think about it. How many dogs did Miss Lee have inside the house? Because that represents how many dogs there were in all. What are you thinking? That's right. We know that Miss Lee has 10 dogs inside the house. The 10 represents the whole. Can you please help me count 10 red counters? Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, let's go back to double check our work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 red counters to represent the 10 dogs inside of the house. We know that 4 of them go outside to play, and we need to find out how many dogs are left in the house. In order to do that, we need to cross out 4 of these red counters to represent the 4 dogs that go outside to play. Can you help me cross out 4 counters? Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 red counters that are crossed out represents the 4 dogs that go outside to play. I'm going to circle the leftovers, the counters we didn't cross out, because these counters represent the dogs that are left in the house. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dogs left in the house. Now, we need to write an equation. We know that there are 10 dogs inside of Miss Lee's house. 4 out of the 10 go outside to play. We took away 4 from the 10. And we found out that 10 take away 4 is 6. Now that we have used a picture, number font, tens frame, and an equation to solve this problem, we need to write a sentence. Let's take a look at what the question is asking us to do. It's asking us to find out how many dogs are left in the house. How can we answer that in a complete sentence? That's right. We can say that there are blank dogs left in the house. Can you help me fill in this blank? That's right. There are 6 dogs left in the house. Now you know the 4 subtraction strategies that we use in our math journal. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, goodbye!